That's great. Well, as I was saying, my name is Alan, and is middle school 302 in the house? Is middle school 167 in the house? Okay. Are you ready for the show? Okay, I'm going to sing. No, I'm only joking. I'm not going to sing. No, you don't want to hear me sing. But as I was saying, my name is Alan, and I'm with the organization Sophie Gerson Healthy Youth. We work with both of your schools throughout the year, and we bring activities in sports and swimming and dance. Some of you have been to our summer camp, I think. Right? Anybody here from Camp Zeke? No, okay, well, you'll have the opportunity to go to summer camp. And one of the programs we're doing this year with you and with your schools is our chorus program. And I know in 167 you've already started the program. Are you having a good time? Do you like it? Okay, you have a great teacher, right, Mina? A little louder for that. Okay. And 302, you're going to start your program very, very soon, like right before or right after the holidays, and you have a great program coming up. So let me tell you why we are here and what's going to happen over the next 90 minutes or so. So first of all, Sophie Gerson Healthy Youth is named for my mother, Sophie Gerson, who taught middle school, actually just 2 blocks from here, when there was an old school on 48th Street. For 36 years she taught, and then she was on and president of the school board. She didn't sing, but she loved music. She loved to listen to music. She would love to go to cabarets, and years ago she was at this cabaret to listen to the performers sing and play their music. And so she believed, and we believe, that everyone should have music as part of their lives, whether you're singing or performing or listening and enjoying, or a combination of all of that. And that's what we're going to do tonight. So this, first of all, welcome to Don't Tell Mama. This is a very famous, historic cabaret venue with a lot of famous singers and performers who performed on this stage, and you're going to meet 2 of them in just a little bit. But we want to thank, and by the way, you don't have to take the name too literally. It's okay to tell your mothers everything that goes on here. Matter of fact, we want you to do that. But good advice, right? But we want to thank Don't Tell Mama, and I can't see with the lights, but is Sydney in the back? Let's give a round of applause to Sydney for making this possible. And right, Sydney, years ago, my cousin Bernard used to perform from this stage. There you go.
I'll tell you one person that all you people might know. We have been here since 1982. Wow. And we had performers that were younger than 8 and over 80. But one who started here while he was still in school, did all his first shows here. You can read it in his book. And now the whole world knows him. Right on that stage is Billy Porter.
Wow. So this is what's going to happen today and coming up. First of all, you're going to hear, and my friend Mark is going to tell you more about them, 2 brilliant, talented celebrity performers who are coming here just to perform and interact with you. And they're going to perform a bunch of very historic and also some very modern songs for you to listen, and they'll tell you about them as they go ahead. And we want you to listen and pay attention to the songs, because what you're going to do is, after today, you're going to go back to your chorus classes, and you're going to pick 1 or 2 of the songs that you really like, and you're going to rehearse them. And then you're going to come back here in the spring, and you, like Billy Porter, you're going to perform those songs on this stage in front of an audience. Okay? So Mina, we have our work cut out for us, right? We're going to get ready for the grand performance. So, and you're going to also have a chance today to ask any questions of the performers. And so think of any questions you might have. And the other thing that's going to happen today, and this is very important, is we're going to have pizza for lunch while the, okay? The only thing we ask you is when you eat and pass the plates, if you have to, do it quietly because it's going to happen. And this is what goes on in cabarets during the performance. So, are you ready to begin? Yeah. Okay, first of all, standing behind me are some of my very, very dear friends, and they're on the board of Sophie Gerson Healthy Youth, and they work to make this happen, this and all of the other programs I mentioned. So let's give a round of applause for Mariama and Diane and Dennis. And in the audience we have Tamara. So do any of you want to say anything more?
No, you said it all.
Okay, and we do on with the show. And to begin the show, where's my friend Mark? I can't see you, Mark, with all the lights. Let's give Mark a round of applause. Oh, before, 1 second, Mark. Mina, again, do you want to add anything? This is our wonderful chorus teacher. You're all ready to perform.
Nina, if you're going to talk at the mic.
Introduce myself. Okay.
Let's have a round of applause for Mina.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mina. I currently teach the chorus as Sophie Gerson, and I'll take on some more work this winter and the spring, and I'm very excited to meet all of you. I'm so glad that we all got to be here today. Thank you so much.
So we want to give a round of applause to Ms. Palmer and Ms. Dyer and all. There you go. Wow, wow. Now, are you all going to come on the stage and sing? Do you want to hear Ms. Palmer sing? Do you want to hear Ms. Dyer sing? All right, we may have to wait for the next time, right? Okay, but I do want to know one last very important introduction. Everything we do as an organization, we do in partnership. And we're doing this chorus program in partnership first with the New York Conservatory of Music, where Mina works and teaches. And that's one of the greatest music schools in the whole world. So you really have the best. And we're also working with the Cy Walter Foundation. And Mark is going to tell you, named for Mark's father, who I knew, who Sophie knew. And Mark's going to tell you a little bit more about that. And he's going to introduce our great, brilliant, wonderful performers who are here just to perform for you. So let's give Mark Walter a round of applause.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Alan and I go back to elementary school, by the way. Younger than any of you kids.
PS 41.
PS 41 in Greenwich Village. What Alan referred to as the Cy Walter Foundation was named after my father, who was a famous pianist and composer, and he performed during what has been known basically as the American Songbook era of the mid-20th century, mostly focusing on Broadway show tunes and then current music. And that's going to be a large measure of what you'll hear today, songs from that era that are absolutely beautiful songs written in some cases by one person, like Cole Porter writing both music and lyrics, but in many cases composed by a separate musician working with a separate lyricist. And as a genre, the American popular song genre has a beautiful focus, generally speaking, on melody and harmony, but also on the lyrics. And so I urge you all, when you're listening to our wonderful performers sing these songs, hear how they express the lyrics, because the lyrics will differ in interpretation in the course of a song. They'll be repeated, and you'll hear one phrase done one way and then emphasized or delivered in a totally different way. And that's part of the beauty of each song, tying in the lyrics to the melody. So we have today two wonderfully talented performers that I have followed. I've had the pleasure of hearing perform for almost 20 years now. And They are going to basically take you down a magical mystery tour of the American Songbook. Marissa Mulder is an incredibly talented vocalist. Marissa, please.
Thanks, Marissa. Thank you, Marissa.
And Bill Zeffiro is a pianist extraordinaire and singer as well.
Thank you, Bill.
So I'm going to turn the mic over to Marissa and Bill.
Let the show begin.
Let the show begin. I am so happy to be here today, and I am so excited to get to talk to all of you. If you want to talk to me afterwards, or even during the show, and like Alan and Mark mentioned, we're going to have a chance for you to ask some questions. Please don't be shy. You can ask me anything. And right now, what I'm doing is I am getting the first song ready on my iPad so Bill can play it. What's an iPad? Oh, come on, Bill. So, all right, there's the first song.
Oh, okay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
And anyways, you're going to hear some older songs, but there are some newer songs thrown in the mix that I think you might know. And away we go, okay? Would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a mule? A mule is an animal with long funny ears. He kicks up at anything he hears. His back is brawny and his brain is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak. And by the way, if you hate to go to school, you may grow up to be a mule. Or would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a pig? A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He's got no manners when he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude. But if you don't give a feather or a fig, you may grow up to be a pig. Or would you like to swing on a star? Carry moonbeams home in a jar and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a fish? A fish won't do anything but swim in a brook. He can't write his name or read a book. To fool the people is his only thought. And though he's slippery, he still gets caught. But then if that sort of life is what you wish, you may grow up to be a fish. And all the monkeys aren't in the zoo. Every day you meet quite a few. So you see, it's all up to you. You can be better than you are. You could be swinging on a star. Thank you. Thank you so much. I already really like you so much. Can you come to all my shows and cheer like that? Really? Because not everybody cheers like that for me.
What are you guys doing Wednesday night? Homework.
Oh, come on. Okay, so that song is called Swingin' on a Star. You might have picked up on that because that was the phrase I kept singing over and over again. It was written in 1944. So that's a long time ago. But that song is special because it was introduced by a singer named Bing Crosby in a film called Going My Way. And you know what happened with that song? That song won the Oscar for Best Song. Have any of you ever watched the Oscars, or have you heard of the Oscars? Yeah, so that is such a high honor. So back in 1944, that was the song of the season. And next, is this?
I've got The Way You Look Tonight,
That's right.
which also won an Oscar.
Which also won an Oscar. This is from a 1936 film called
This is from Swing Time.
Swing Time. And this song was introduced by Fred Astaire. Has anybody ever heard of Fred Astaire? You have? And he was so special because he was not only an amazing singer and actor, but he was known for his dancing. He was an amazing dancer. He was so elegant and graceful, and he made really hard dances seem like the easiest things in the world. So
I want to tell them one little thing about
please,
Fred Astaire.
because you know the most.
Okay. So Fred Astaire had already been on Broadway, and then they did a screen test for him. Now remember where he is now. He auditioned, they did a screen test, and the producer said, can't sing, can't act, balding, can dance a little. I think though it worked out.
And it worked,
It
and now
worked,
he's
yeah.
like revered as the greatest dancer ever.
Yeah.
So, wow. Okay.
Don't listen when someone tells you you can't do
So
anything.
don't listen when someone tells you you can't do something. Thank you, Alan. That is such a good piece of advice because I can't tell you how many times that happens to truly talented people. So if something is important to you, you keep working on it. You keep doing it, okay? Promise? Okay. Someday, when I'm awfully low and the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Ah, but you're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheek so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you just the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight or today. And your pizza looks very good. Now we're gonna hear a little solo from the amazing Bill Zeffiro on piano.
I had private lessons.
That's Bill Zeffiro. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight. Thank you so much. Can I tell you something else kind of cool? That song, the woman that wrote the lyrics, the words, her name was Dorothy Fields. And she was the first woman to ever win an Oscar for Best Song. So that was a big deal. That was back in 1936. And that song has been sung by many famous singers like Frank Sinatra. Have you heard of Frank Sinatra? Yeah? Well, we'll talk a little bit more about him later. But next, I'm going to do a mashup of two songs that I think you're going to know.
I need a little help.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to get to it.
You need the music.
I do. I'll play it better with the music.
We are just having the best time here. Where is it? There it is. Is this? Okay, I know what I'm going to say.
Okay.
So, first off, okay, these are two songs put together in what we call a medley or a mashup. Do you know what that means? When you take one or more songs and you kind of turn it into one big song. The first song is from Willy Wonka. Is that the name of it?
Yeah, that was Willy Wonka.
Oh my gosh. And
They keep
the other
changing
one,
it now.
they keep changing it, right? You know that movie, right? And the chocolate, right? And the chocolate bars and the golden tickets. And the second song is from Peter Pan. Have any of you seen Peter Pan? Yeah? Okay. And this, just so you know, I have a couple of CDs out that you can listen to if any of you have Spotify or iTunes. This song is on my very first album that I made, which was really special for me. And Bill is playing on that album. Wow. And this, yeah. So if you want to hear me when you go home, you can listen to us. And if you have any questions about maybe making an album of your own someday, you can ask me. Okay, we're ready to go. You'll have a treasure if you stay there, more precious far than gold. For once you have found your way there, you can never grow old. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Close your eyes and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to, do it. Want to change the world? There's nothing to it. So come with me where dreams are born and time is never planned. Just think of lovely things and your heart will fly on wings. Forever there is no life I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. Oh, thank you. Thanks, everybody. Oh, and I love this. This is filming me, and I can see myself in your phone. I love that. This is great. This is so great, so I can check my hair. I do have a lot of hair, right? So sometimes, that's another thing about being a show woman, you know, sometimes my hair just has a life of its own. And speaking of, do we like that song? Because I like that song very much. And you know, I sometimes sing Taylor Swift songs, and I'm so mad at myself because I didn't bring one today. But when you all come back in the spring, maybe I can sing one for you then or the next time we do this. But what I wanted to say about somebody like Taylor Swift is You know, these songs were written right in the 1930s and the 1940s. This is so long ago. But songwriters today, they're still doing the same thing, right? They're writing these great songs that tell stories that are catchy, that you find yourself like singing in the shower, you can't get out of your head, like Life of a Showgirl. Or somebody like Billie Eilish. Does anybody listen to Billie Eilish? Yeah? Well, I actually went to see her a few weeks ago, which was amazing. But I share this because in the middle of her show, she sang a standard that was, I believe it was written in the 1940s. It's a song called I Fall in Love Too Easily. Do you know when that was written, Bill?
1945. Julie Stein, Sammy Kahn from the Frank Sinatra, Gene Kelly movie Anchors Aweigh.
Well, thank you, Bill. I mean, yes. But isn't that so cool that a singer like Billie Eilish, who has written all these amazing songs that I'm sure you know, would just throw a song like that in the middle of her concert? I thought that was so neat. And just another example of how these songs, they can keep going, you know? Now, I am going to sing a song written by Cy Walter. Now, the man that you heard speak, yes, the man...
He made this happen. He made
Yes,
this happen.
The man that made this happen, he along with Alan Gerson, Mark Walter. Cy Walter was Mark Walter's father, and he was a famous songwriter back in the day. And he wrote this next song in 1936. He originally called it One Fine Day, but then he changed the title to Some Fine Day. And then in 1952, a singer, an amazing singer, an African-American singer from England named Mabel Mercer, she recorded this song on Atlantic Records and made an incredible recording of it. And Mabel Mercer is someone that was so important because her whole focus was on the words of the song. Rather than how pretty she could sound, it was all about, what am I saying? Do you get what I mean? Like the story and making sure everybody could hear the words and know what she meant. So now I'm gonna do that song for you. It's called Some Fine Day, written by Mark's own father. How cool is that? Some fine day, I'll get my mind off you, or figure out a way to make you see my point of view. Some fine day, I'll get your mind on me. I'm planning to say and do some things that ought to make you see how we're wasting time instead of chasing the sublime we know is waiting. It doesn't seem quite fair. I wish you'd give my love a little higher rating. Anyway, I'll keep my fingers crossed. If you keep shying, I'll keep on trying. Maybe your heart will be lost some fine day. Wasting time instead of chasing the sublime we know is waiting. It doesn't seem quite fair. I wish you'd give my love a little higher rating. Anyway, I'll keep my fingers crossed. shying, I'll keep on trying. Maybe your heart will be lost some fine day. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Marissa's my favorite singer.
Oh, Bill, that is so sweet. Bill and I have been doing shows together for
1947.
since 1947, which was way before you were born, and I still look like this. How about that? No, but we've been working together, I think, for like 15 years.
16.
Oh my goodness. Time flies when you're having fun, am I right? Now, can I just say something, a side note? Does anybody here get up and perform in front of people? Sing, dance, act? Yeah? I'm sure all of you do, right? And so does anybody ever get nervous? Because I just want to, because we're, do you get nervous, Alan? I get nervous too. And sometimes, I just want to share this with you because I feel like we're friends now. Sometimes my hand shakes and my leg shakes, and I've been doing this for a really long time. So sometimes I put my mic in the stand a lot, and that's something I'm working on because I don't want to feel so shaky. But I just wanted to share that with you, that even in front of you, I'm feeling nervous. And I wish I had some of your pizza, but... All right.
There's plenty.
Okay, great. So... we're doing another really famous standard. It's super famous. It's from a musical called Very Warm for May. Now this song is a beautiful love song, and it's also connected to Mark Walter's father's side because he was the first one to play it. When they were in rehearsals for this show, he was at the piano playing this for all the actors and singers to hear. It's another song written by Jerome Kern. Jerome Kern is the one that wrote the first song I sang, The Way You Look Tonight, the second song I sang that Fred Astaire made famous. And has anybody ever heard of the musical Showboat? Jerome Kern wrote that. He wrote all the music for that. So he wrote this song too, and it's called All the Things You Are. Time and again I've longed for adventure, something to make my heart beat the faster. What did I long for? I never really knew. Finding your love, I found my adventure. Touching your hand, my heart beats the faster. All that I want in all of this world is you. You are the promised kiss of springtime that makes the lonely winter seem long. You are the breathless hush of evening that trembles on the brink of a lovely song. You are the angel glow that lights a star. The dearest things I know are what you are. Someday my happy arms will hold you, and someday I'll know that moment divine when all the things you are mine. You are the angel glow that lights a star. The dearest things I know are what you are. Someday my happy arms will hold you, someday I'll know that moment divine when all the things you are mine. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Did you know that song in the 80s when Harold Arlen and they were all still around?
Yeah.
They asked them the song they wished they'd written. That was the song they all said they wished they'd written.
And that was the one?
Yeah, Arlen,
Wow.
Rogers, all of them.
So that's a really timeless one. And you know, let me share with you quick. I grew up in a town called Syracuse, New York. It's about 5 hours away by car, but I was super close with my grandfather when I was little. I kind of looked at him not just as my grandpa, but almost like one of my best buddies. And he was the one that introduced me to all this great music. And he was always so excited that I loved his music as much as he did. So when I sing songs like that, I think of him. I think of him, and I think, you know, he's no longer here, but I believe he's up in heaven, and I think he's so happy that I'm singing these songs that he loved. So that's such a cool thing to think about. I'm sure you all have people in your life, whether it's friends or family, somebody that might play a song for you that might be older than you, but that you really like. And then you kind of keep singing it, and then someday maybe you'll pass it on to your own child or to another young person, and that's kind of how we keep this music going. And so I've talked about some famous singers. I want to talk about a really famous singer now. He's all green, and his name is Kermit the Frog. So I don't have much to say about Kermit the Frog. I don't know his backstory. I don't know where he was born. I don't know where Kermit went to school. But I know that he sings this song. And if you know this song, you can sing along with me, okay? Please do. Are we at the right point?
Yeah.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions and only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. You all sound amazing. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished on a morning star? Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing, and what do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La dee dee da 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 da. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Bravo to you. So that sounded beautiful. You have beautiful.
Great chorus.
I think we do have a great chorus, and I know that it was talked about at the beginning, but I'm really excited for the show in the spring. Do you think so far there might be a song that you like and you would want to learn? This one. This one? And there's more to come, but I'm so excited for the chance to get to hear you sing. I'm really, really excited. So I'm going to be counting the days for that because I know that you're amazing. Uh-oh. And that's another thing that happens when you're a performer. You know, sometimes people are chit-chatting or they drop a glass or they're eating their pizza or they're moving their chair, and you kind of just have to keep going, right? As a performer.
You do.
Oh my. Okay. Here's a song by George. No.
I think
Irving
it's by
Berlin.
Irving Berlin.
Oh my goodness, I'm so embarrassed. This is by Irving Berlin. Another singer that this song makes me think of is a singer called Ella Fitzgerald. And she was the queen of jazz. Does anybody like Ella Fitzgerald? She's amazing, right? And you know, I forget where she was born. Do you remember, Bill?
Is she from Chicago? No, she's from the Midwest.
She might be from the Midwest, but I know that she moved to Harlem as a teenager. I think
saw her.
you saw her.
When I was at Oberlin
Oh my
in
goodness.
1978, listen to this concert. Ella, Count Basie, Joe Pass, and Oscar Peterson. $10.
Okay, $10.
Yeah.
Well, listen, she lived up in Harlem with her aunt because I think she had lost her mother when she was quite young. But she sang at the Apollo Theater, which is a famous theater uptown. And she entered a contest and she won first prize. So if you want to check her out, I would do a YouTube search or search on Spotify, however you listen to your music. She also has an amazing holiday album. If you want to get into, you know, the festive spirit, she is such an amazing jazz singer. And she sang this song, so it makes me think of her. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and the cares that hung around me through the week seem to vanish like a gambler's lucky streak when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. I'm waving at myself. Dance with me. I want my arm about you. The charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak. And I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Take it away, Bill. If I was a good dancer, I would do like a little tap dance right here, but I'm really not. I'm more of a singer. I might like fall on my face as well, so I'm not about to do that, but Oh, I love to climb a mountain and to reach the highest peak, but I don't enjoy it half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Oh, I love to go out fishing in a river or a creek, but it doesn't thrill me half as much as dancing cheek to cheek. Dance with me, I want my arm about you. The charm about you will carry me through to heaven. I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing. Out together dancing, out together dancing, cheek to cheek. Heaven. Thank you so much. And once again, the amazing Bill Zeffiro on piano. I want to tell you that.
They really like me.
Aren't they great? I'm telling you, nobody claps like this for us. Nobody. So this is really making me feel, I feel like I am Taylor Swift. I feel like I don't know who else is really cool right now. I want to hear from you about that later. But
I don't want to embarrass you, but I want to tell you guys, you're going to hear a lot of singers in your life. You're never going to hear a better singer.
Oh, Bill. You know, that is so sweet. And I want to mention, I don't know if you can see, but Bill has some music in front of him, but a lot of these songs he plays by memory. He doesn't even use music. He also can just transpose into a different key. Do you know what that means when you make a song higher or lower to suit your singing voice? He can do that without even like picking up a pencil or sitting down at the piano, and that's because he's been playing piano since he was a kid.
Yeah, I used to ride a dinosaur to my piano lessons.
I mean, this is how long he's been. Can you imagine riding a dinosaur to your lesson? I mean, that sounds kind of cool, actually, and frightening. But if there's anybody that could ride a dinosaur, it's you, Bill. I know that you could do it. Anywho. Okay, everybody. So now I'm going to do another standard. This is another old song, but this song has been sung by many people, most notably Frank Sinatra. I know some of you said you know who Frank Sinatra is. For those that don't, have you ever been to see the Yankees play by chance? Okay, so have you ever been to see the Yankees play when they win? And I'm not saying that to diss the Yankees, that they didn't have the best season, right?
They need a new manager.
But they need a new manager, but that's something we'll talk about later. But when they win, what do they play at the end? Dun, 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 dun. And that's Frank Sinatra's New York, New York. So that voice, if you've ever been to the ball game and you hear that gorgeous singing voice, that's Frank Sinatra. But I'm not going to do New York, New York, although Bill could do it. But maybe in a little bit.
All right, yeah, I'll do it if you guys want me to.
Yeah. Yes, encore, New York, New York, which would be fitting, right? Because we love New York. I'm assuming we love it, right? Okay.
Under my skin?
Yes. This is written by a songwriter named Cole Porter, which I love that name. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart, you're really a part of me. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. I tried so not to give in. I said to myself, this affair ain't gonna go so well. But why should I try to resist when, baby, I know so well that I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice comes in the night and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin, and I love you under my skin. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Okay, here's a song you surely know. And let me tell you, yeah? You think you know it? I'm sure you do. You all are so smart, and you I can tell you have really cool musical tastes. And so not only are you listening, and great teachers, so not only are you listening to, the songs of the day that are on the, well, does anyone even listen to the radio anymore, or is that old-fashioned?
You guys know what a radio is?
Woo, yeah. So I know you're going to know this one. Feel free to sing along. I want to share a little story. Am I talking too much, by the way? Because you can just tell me to be quiet. But do it politely, right? Okay, when I was about 5 years old, I watched a film with my grandfather. I told you about my grandfather. He was very special to me. Well, the film is The Wizard of Oz. Now, you probably know what song I'm going to sing. But when I heard the woman that played Dorothy, do you know what her name is? Judy Garland. When I heard her sing this song, I remember exactly where I was, sitting on the sofa next to my grandfather. When I heard her sing this song, I knew that I wanted to be a singer. And that might sound kind of crazy because I was only 5 years old, but I knew the way that she sang this song, the feeling she put into it, the heart, her beautiful eyes when she sang, the beautiful tone of her voice, I said, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to sing this for all of you. If you want to sing with me, you are more than welcome to, because you're all amazing, and I would love that. And you know what? I'm so mad at myself. I have a ruby slipper necklace. I have ruby slippers, and I didn't wear them. I wore this fake diamond necklace. So next time, I'm going to get my little slippers out. Because have you all seen The Wizard of Oz? Yeah, most of you? It's such a great movie, and I know they turned it into a musical. If you haven't seen the first one, well, I think there's only one, right?
No, because there's The Wiz.
Okay, but you must watch the original, okay? So do that for me, would you? Okay. Here we go. When all the world is a hopeless jumble, and the raindrops tumble all around. Heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Beautiful. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. One day I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I? Thank you so much. Bravo to all of you. You sound
Great.
like angels.
You're hired.
You're hired. You got the job. You know, you sound terrific. I'm so excited to hear you in the future. I really am. Oh,
All righty.
you wanna? Well, I don't know how you're gonna set this up.
I'll set it up.
Maybe in a more appropriate
In a
fashion.
slightly, anyway.
Some of our shows are for grown-ups, so
Yeah.
we're gonna
And really old grown-ups.
like very old people. So Bill's gonna set this up in a way for the youths of the world.
So, as we spoke about Frank Sinatra, and Frank Sinatra had some pals who were called the Rat Pack, who he loved to sing with, Sammy Davis, Dean Martin. And in the early 60s, Sammy talked Sam into recording a duet with him, which was an old song from the 20s that then they juiced it up and wrote some special lyrics to it. And this is now Marissa and I. You have to imagine Marissa as Sammy Davis Jr. and me as a bald, middle-aged Italian-American. That's not much of a stretch, is it?
That's hard to do, right?
And this is our take on their arrangement of Me and My Shadow.
Like the wallpaper clings to the wall.
I like the seashore clings to the sea.
Like you'll never get rid of your shadow, Bill. You'll never get rid of me.
Thank God.
Let all the others fight and fuss.
Whatever happens, we've got us. Me
We're closer than pages that
and
stick in a book.
my
We're closer than ripples that play in a brook.
Strolling
Wherever you
down
find him,
the
you'll find me. Just look
avenue.
closer than a miser. This heart that beats inside of me.
We're closer than smog when it clings to
And
LA.
my shadow
Closer than King Kong, the lovely Fay Ray. Not a soul can bust this team in two.
We stick together like glue. And when it's sleeping time,
That's when we rise.
we start to swing.
Swing to the skies.
Our clocks don't shine.
What a surprise.
They ring. A ding ding, Happy New Year. And so to conclude what I said at the start, they need a large crowbar to tear us apart. We're alone but far from blue. Before we get finished, we'll make the town roar. We'll hit all the late spots and then a few more. As long as we're singing, life's never a bore. Yeah, it's gonna be wee wow wee for my shadow and me. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Oh my God, Marissa, that was so much fun. Let's do it again.
Oh, you know what, Bill? I don't think so. We're running out of time.
How about just the ending?
Oh, okay.
And while we are swinging to mention a few,
we'll stop in at Danny's, the little club too. But end it, don't tell mama whatever we do. Yeah, it's gonna be wee wow wee for my shadow and me. Fun for my shadow and me. Okay, that was loud. Sorry, everybody. See, I've been doing this for so long. I'm so good with my microphone, aren't I? Yeah. Well, microphones are sensitive things. And on that note, I'm going to talk about something else, totally different. This was a song that Mark Walters suggested I sing. It's a song I've never performed before until today, but a song that I used to love. I mean, I still love. It's from a Disney film. Have you all seen a lot of Disney movies? Yeah. You know, I grew up in the 90s. Oh my goodness, I know that's a long time ago. I can't believe it. But in the 90s, we got some really good ones, like Little Mermaid and Aladdin, Lion King. I mean, I was really lucky. But now, I mean, they're extraordinary now, right? All the Pixar movies and stuff. This and Wicked. Have you all seen Wicked yet? Both parts? Yeah? No, not yet. You have? And is it good? Okay. All right, I can't wait to see it. No spoilers, okay? I did see the show, so I kind of know the story, but still. This is from Pocahontas, okay? Have you all seen Pocahontas? Yeah, and I love that one. And I love the message of this song. So I'm so glad that Mark encouraged me to sing it. And Bill and I just practiced it this morning for the first time. I shouldn't tell you that.
But I played it before.
Well, Bill's played it before, but you know, the first time we did it together was right here this morning. Okay, so. Think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew, Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or ask the grinning bobcat why he grins? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? You paint with all the colors of the wind. Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. is all around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends. And we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or ask the grinning bobcat why he grins? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountains? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon. For whether we are white or copper-skinned, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you'll own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind. Thank you, everyone. Oh, thank you, Mark. And you know, I want to tell you all, because I know you're all singers and you do choir, what you just saw in the middle of that song was I made a mistake, right? But it's okay. I'm just showing you that even perfect people. No, I'm being silly. But
You
know
could
what?
take all the mistakes I've made and make another piece.
Right. So, no, I just think if you're ever performing and you make a mistake, don't feel bad about it. Just keep going, right? Because the audience hardly ever knows. And even if they do know, they admire you so much for having the courage to get up and stand on a stage and sing. It takes so much bravery, right? And it's such an amazing thing. So just remember that. And I'm going to remember that too, because I don't always take that advice. Sometimes I can be pretty hard on myself.
If you listen to Judy Garland at Carnegie Hall, she sings You Go to My Head. And she sings, you go to my head, shoop-be-da-be-dee-be-shoo-doo-ba-ba, and I forgot the gall darn words, right? And it's on an album that's been out for over 60 years, and it's right on the album.
Wow. All right, that makes me feel better. And you know, I want to share, the first place I did a show when I moved to New York City was right here in this room. I put together my first cabaret show. It was in 2011. And Sydney gave me that chance. He let me come sing here. He had never even heard me before. And he said, you can do a show here. And that was such an important moment for me because that's why I moved to New York City. But I did. I was really scared. I was really scared to take that step and put on my first show. But it was right here. So this is really cool to be on the stage again. Thank you, Sydney. Yes.
Looks like we have another duet.
Here comes another duet. Now, this is kind of a festive holiday song. So no matter what holiday you celebrate, I'm wishing you the happiest of holidays. I'm wishing you lots of joy and peace and laughter. And this one's for you.
And we should tell them if they want to see us again, we're here on Sunday, December the 21st, 4 p.m.
We are.
For our holiday show.
And it's all holiday music. And I might even play the jingle bells.
I'll
So
wear a Santa
if
hat.
you're- Oh, wow. Bill's going to dress up as Santa, which will be something you don't want to miss. So, anywho, Bill. All right, let's do it. You can sing, too, if you know.
You better watch out. You better not cry.
You better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
He's making a list, checking it twice.
Gonna find out who's naughty or nice.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows if you're awake.
He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. With little tin horns and little toy drums, Rudy Toot Toots and Rummy Tum Tums. Santa's coming to town. With curly-haired dolls that cuddle and coo, elephants, boats, and kitty cars too. Santa's coming to town. The kids in girl and boyland, they're gonna have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around that Christmas tree. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you what.
Why?
Santa's coming.
You mean the big fat man with the long white beard?
Yes, Santa Claus is coming
to town. So you better watch out, better not pout, better not cry. Here's why, 'cause Santa, he's coming to town. Better be good.
Thank you so much. Thank you for singing along. And you know, if Santa is coming to your house, I hope he brings you everything on your wish list. Because I have a feeling you've all been really good. Because you are really good, I can tell. You've been such an amazing audience. And I'm so glad we got to do this today, that you got to come to a place like this. And we're going to do one more song. And then we'll do some questions. And I hope you have some questions for me, and I hope to get to speak to you when I come off the stage, because this has been so much fun, okay? And I loved every second of it. Thank you. I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed days, the dark sacred nights. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The singer that made this song famous is Louis Armstrong. Have you heard of Louis Armstrong? Famous African-American singer, an amazing trumpet player, and a voice that you would know anywhere. His voice kind of had that gravelly sound, but he was so good. There goes Bill's glasses. And that's okay. the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also in the faces of people going by. I say friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Thank you all so much for singing. Thank you, Ellen.
Thank you. What do you think of Marissa and Bill? I think you have some fans here.
We do.
So we're going to have an opportunity for you to ask them any questions. But beforehand, are you ready to come? You going to be ready to come back here and perform on the stage? I think you will be, and we're looking forward to that. Do you want to come back to Don't Tell Mama? Let's let Sydney know. There you go. All right, Sydney, you have some more patrons. And let's give a round of applause to Adam, who controlled the lights and the music. Thank you, Adam. And when you're on the stage, he's going to be shining the spotlight on you. Okay? Can't wait. And did you like the pizza? Okay, so now, before we go, we have some time for some questions and answers for Mark and Marissa and Bill.
Well,
So go ahead.
I just wanted to say, let's have another round of applause for these incredible performers.
Bravo. And let's
now-
have a round of applause for you. You were a terrific, weren't they a
Yes.
terrific audience? Give yourselves a round of applause. All of you.
Amazing audience.
Okay.
You guys
Now-
are why these songs are still going to be being sung in 50 years.
Right.
Right.
Because of you guys.
So true.
So
An amazing audience.
there is an opportunity here.
Cy and Sophie and your grandfather, they were all in the audience enjoying this together, and they're looking forward to hearing, as we are, all of you perform when you come back to the stage. So, with that, we have some good questions, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take the mic to anyone who has a question, because we want you to speak into the mic and direct the question to whoever you feel you want to ask a question of, and whatever questions are fine. And also on each table there's a sheet with the song list that Marissa and Bill just so beautifully performed. This is just a smattering of the American Popular Songbook. There are dozens and dozens of wonderful composers, and one of the beauties of the American Songbook is that it continues to grow. You are going to be the next creators of the next American popular song. So be inspired. Who would like to ask a question? Oh, come on. No shyness.
Don't be shy.
What was the courage for you to start singing?
I love that question. And what's your name?
Callie.
Callie. It's so nice to meet you, Callie. The courage for me to start singing. You know, my first solo in school was in the 2nd grade, and it was actually a Christmas song. It was Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I was so nervous. I think that I kept reminding myself how much I love to sing. I practiced a lot. I think I drove my mom and dad crazy. They didn't want to hear that song for a while after the show because I sang it over and over. So that gets my courage up, being prepared, practicing. trying to take good care of myself, you know, like trying to loosen up my body, maybe go for a run or shake out or do some I'll do warm-up exercises in chorus for your voices. And like sometimes some physical stuff, that gives me courage. But I still get nervous, like I said. I still get nervous, and I try to breathe. And sometimes I even talk to my grandpa before I go on stage. I have this little thing where I talk to him, and I do this right before I go on stage. And that's how I get my courage. Does that answer you?
Yes.
Okay, good. Great question.
This young man has a question.
Yes. And what's your name, bud?
My name is Reed.
Reed.
My question is, and this is for both of you, what is your favorite song of the songs you did today?
Great question. Can you choose one, Bill?
Right now, I think if I had to pick, I'd say What a Wonderful World.
Yes. I think for me, it's Somewhere Over the Rainbow because it's just been that song that I love since I was so little. Did you have a favorite, or do you have to think? Maybe it's too soon to ask.
I think Rainbow Connection.
Rainbow Connection. Love that one. I love that one too. Great question. That's such a great song. Yeah.
Do you know what made your grandpa start singing or like loving music?
Yes, yes. And what's your name?
Gabby.
Gabby. So my grandpa, he didn't sing professionally. So he never really was a performer, but my grandpa loved jazz music. So, and when he was a younger guy, he and his friends would actually travel here to New York City to go to all the famous jazz clubs. But he loved Judy Garland, the woman I talked about that sang Over the Rainbow, Frank Sinatra, a singer named Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald. And so he just loved that old-time jazz music. And that's what him and his buddies would listen to. And we used to listen to it in his car. We'd ride around Syracuse. And that's what we did. I think he might have sang in chorus when he was a boy. He was very, very shy, always, even as my grandpa, but very funny in a quiet way. So he was more, I think, a lover of music than a singer. Yeah. Great question.
How was your first show like? What did it go?
How did it go? You know, that is a great, and what's your name?
Rowan.
What is it, Roland?
Rowan.
I love that name. Okay, my first show, you know, I'm going to say it was pretty good. I mean, it started off shaky. When I came up, I was shaky. But a couple songs in, I was really letting myself be myself. I was letting the real Marissa come out. So I think for the first show out, it was pretty good. And Sydney was waiting for me up in the front afterwards, and he gave me the biggest hug. And that made me feel so good because Sydney has seen some of the most talented people. I mean, famous people, Broadway people, and he told me he loved it. So it was an important step for me to do that show. And I've gotten better since, but I think for my first one, it was okay. Good question.
You said you made an album, right?
Yes, I did.
How did you make an album, and also what inspired you to play piano?
Great questions. Do you want to answer yours first? Oh, here you go.
Because I know you can't hear me if I don't use the mic.
Very quiet.
I had played trombone for 2 years. I started when I was in 4th grade. And when I was 10, they bought a piano for my sister. But they had a book for her, and I just sat down, started looking at her book, and you could not pry me away from the piano. I could play her whole book in a week. The first day we got the piano, you know there's treble clef and bass clef? I taught myself to read treble clef the first day that the piano came into the house. Nobody could ever get me to stop playing. And I will say one thing, because you mentioned the transposing. My first teacher was a lady named Mrs. Gregus. And without telling me what she was equipping me with, she taught me chords, she taught me scales, she taught me all that. And when I've been playing 3 months, couple of weeks before Christmas. She said, here's Silent Night. It's written in C. Next week, read it in C, play it in F and in G. And I said, okay. And she taught me to think like that. So I always give a shout out to Mrs. Gregus. And I've just loved piano my whole life. I love it. When I sit at the piano, I'm at home. And thank you for asking.
That's amazing. Yeah. And you know, on like a different side is I took piano lessons, but I did not want to play piano. I never practiced. And I kind of kick myself now. I wish I practiced more when my mom would say, practice. But you never had to be pushed to practice.
Will you please stop pounding
You
that?
just wanted to play.
That's with a deleted piano.
Well, the question about the albums, I have 3 albums. The first 2, I didn't actually go into a studio to make them. They were taken from live recordings of 2 of my shows that I did at a different venue it closed down. It's sadly no more here in the city. It was the Metropolitan Room on West 22nd Street. But what they did is they recorded my singing right in the club, and then we took it to a studio, and the engineers made it sound so good. They mixed it, and then the third album I made was a studio album, but it was just me and my piano player, a different piano player named Nate.
What?
I know, because I don't mean to bum you out, but it was sort of an expensive project. So I just said, you know what? I'm just going to have me and piano just for this album. And it worked out really fun, and we went in the studio. I think we spent like a week or so just we would do a song over and over again until I said, that's a good one. And that was it. And then we put it up in the world. It went on Spotify. I had to pay for the copyrights and all the rights for the songs and all that stuff, which was kind of confusing, but people helped me. And now it's really cool. Even though nobody listens to actual CDs anymore, I have about 1,000 CDs. Does anybody want some? So I'm trying to get rid of them. I should have brought some. Do you have a CD player? Okay. Well, next time I'll bring you a CD.
Are there any other questions? Oh, come on. Some people must have some.
Oh,
Don't
we're
be
such
shy.
a treat to sing for.
Just don't ask state capitals.
So about the keys that you sing in, are a lot of these songs written originally for male singers? And do you have to transpose a lot of the songs, or how is that for you?
Yeah. Well, I have to transpose a lot of the songs, which I think is the coolest thing about being a cabaret performer. Is sometimes I think the difference with musical theater, which I love musical theater, but the songs they're kind of the songs, right? They're not going to change. But in a setting like this where I can create the show, I do change a lot of keys. And Bill's so good at helping me find, so it's not too high or it's not too low or my voice doesn't crack. Like finding that sweet spot. Are these songs originally, a lot of them are written for men, right?
If I may.
Yeah, this is a good one for you.
Most sheet music is published in the key that somebody with 2 years of piano lessons can play it. And so, what somebody like me has to do is figure out exactly where it sits in the singer's voice and work with where the peak of their voice is in the range. And then that's the key that it goes in. Like if you look at Broadway scores, you see all kinds of crazy keys, right? You see lots of flats, lots of sharps, because they're putting it exactly where it sits for the singer. And the big part of my job, our job, is figuring out exactly where the sweet spot is for the song.
Yes. So many of these songs, almost all of them, well, a couple were in the original keys, but many were transposed into my keys. Just the keys that I feel are best for me, that I can really showcase the story and the song and my voice. Yeah.
Well, I have a question for both of you.
Okay.
Could you each share one of your most memorable moments as a performer?
Oh, golly. Well, I am thinking of one with Bill. We got to do a show at this really famous venue called the Carlisle. on the Upper East Side. It's a really, and they let me do a show not at 7 p.m. My show was at 10:30 p.m. at night because they were doing a special late night series. But I remember it's a famous place. I was like on a cloud that whole night. I couldn't believe that I was there. And I couldn't believe I was singing in there. That's one of my top. I have many. But also just connecting with people like yourselves. My favorite thing about singing is looking out into the audience and looking right at your faces when I sing. Sometimes that's scary to do, but it makes me so happy just to see you and hear you sing along, or see that maybe you're enjoying what I'm doing, or maybe I made you feel something. That's the best part of being a singer. Do you have a specific?
Well, first of all, the Carlisle with Marissa, way up there, way up there. I think my biggest thrill as an artist, though, was when I wasn't performing. I wrote an opera. And last year, it had its world debut in Vermont. And to say that something that started in your mind and you did the work, and I got to sit there, and not only did they do it, they did it more beautifully than I could ever hope to have it done. And that was a major, major moment. I mean, obviously my daughter and my but that was one of the most joyful moments of my life. But every moment I spent with this lady is pure joy.
I just wanted to share that I was in the audience at the Carlisle for that amazing show. And for those of you who may not be familiar, the Carlisle is a hotel on the Upper East Side of Manhattan that has been frequented by many of the wealthiest and society people, et cetera. But the room that Marissa and Bill performed in is called Cafe Carlisle, and it's one of the most famous of the cabaret venues. It is a small room, not much larger than this, with beautiful murals done by a fellow named Marcel Vertes. But it's most famous for the fact that a absolutely terrific African-American pianist-singer named Bobby Short made it his room.
He
And
inspired everybody who sits
Yes.
down at the piano and plays and sings.
Yes.
Bobby Short was a unique style with an incredible talent, and he played in that room from 1968 until his passing, which I think was around 2005.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
And made that room synonymous with his name. In the same vein, my father played at a room called the Drake Room in the Hotel Drake, which was on 56th and Park Avenue. And if you said the Drake Room, people said Cy Walter. If you said Cafe Carlisle, people said Bobby Short.
That's so cool. Yeah.
So just before we have to go to the bus,
Yeah.
I have two questions, one for you and one for the audience. So my question to both of you is, do you have any parting advice or thoughts that you would like to share with our audience, with our future performers on this stage?
I do. If performing is something you love, but even if it's not performing, whatever it is that you love, you find a way to do it always. And don't give up. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do something or make you feel silly for wanting to do something. You just keep doing it. If you love to sing, keep exploring different songs. Even if it's a song you hear on the TV or the radio and it makes you like excited, write it down. Say, I'm gonna try that. Find the music. You can get music online. There's a website called musicnotes.com. You can buy the music for very little money, or you can go to the library. And my advice is just to follow your dream. I know it might sound corny, but it's so true. And never lose sight of it. You know, keep it, protect it, keep it in your heart. Don't let anybody try to make you feel like you're not good enough. Don't, because you are good enough.
The thing I would add to that, I've been teaching since 1977. Good Lord. Yeah. Talent is important, but it's not actually the most important. What's most important is the first thing Marissa said, never give up. And learn your craft, practice, find teachers that can really help you and that you respect. Because I have known so many deeply gifted people who never recovered from being told they were talented and didn't realize, well, that's the way in, but the way you stay is you keep doing the work. So that would be the thing I would add to that. Yeah.
And I know Sophie Gerson would agree 100% with all of that. So to the audience from MS 302 and 167, did you have a good time?
Thank you.
Wow. Should we do this again?
Yay.
Okay, Sydney, we're going to book the next one. Have a good day, everybody.
Have a great
Thank
day.
you.
Have
on
a happy
behalf
holiday, okay?
of. Oh, and a round of applause for Scott from the Cy Walters Foundation.
Thank you, Bill.
Oh, you want to take? How about could we take Marissa, Bill? We have a request. Could we take a group photograph?
Yes, please.
Okay. So someone's gonna have to set that up because I'm not good at that.
Don't make me look bald.
Everyone go, all the students go up to the stage for the photo. Could we have Mariam on the board in the photo?
I think we're gonna have to have like a kneeling row in front.
Teachers, you're gonna have to set this up.
Okay, we got you.
Everybody squeeze in as tight as you can.
Yeah, Mark, you have to join in.
Get up there, Mark.
Sydney, you
Sydney,
should
get up there.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Sydney. Adam, could you grab as much light up there as you can? Thank you.
Alright, we're gonna get back over here.
Hold on a minute. Let everybody get up there.
Cindy's coming up.
Oh, that's good.
Gentleman in the jacket taking the picture, I need you to move to the right. Move to the right. Yeah. Yeah, please. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. Are we good here?
I think he wants us in the
Short people in the front.
Yeah, Marissa and Bill, you should
Okay, but
be.
I'm very
Keep Marissa
tall.
and Bill
My
in.
hair will
Yeah,
block
yeah.
me.
Maybe stand on the.
Tall people in the back, please.
I'll just go like this.
Tall people in the back. Or
Everybody
crouch.
gather around Bill and Marissa.
Ma'am with the ponytail. Ma'am, in the gray with the ponytail.
Front. Hold on, wait a minute.
Ma'am, yeah, I need you to get down, please.
Hold on.
The small people up
are
front.
burning. I'm getting a workout.
Good.
Tall people crouch, more, crouch. With the long hair in the front. Yes, crouch.
You look great.
Yes. Awesome.
Tomorrow maybe crouch again, yes? Yeah.
Hey, these are gonna
Ma'am,
be good.
more, please.
Say, don't tell Mama.
We got it. 'Cause my legs. Yeah, right? I'm laughing so hard.
Good idea, Miss.
All right, now everybody over here, over in the left corner.
Okay. Thanks, everybody.
One, two, three.
Don't tell Mama. Don't tell Mama. Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you.
Take your time. Everyone be watching your step. Teachers, help them off the stage.
Right now, just for the watcher.
This is a wonderfully experimental event. We are holding at Don't Tell Mama.
Don't Tell Mama. That's an unusual.
I don't think it's ever happened before. Scott Perrin, who's standing beside me, and myself, Mark Walter, are working with Sophie Gerson Healthy Youth, which is an organization that facilitates events for young public school students, to have a cabaret show here at Don't Tell Mama for the young people to discover the American Popular Songbook.
Yeah, so here are the first 50. We got about 20 million more to go, but it's a start.
But the idea was basically something that I came up with initially, and Scott seconded heartily, and we're hoping that it's going to plant some seeds, and these kids they'll be coming back in the spring after having heard these songs beautifully performed by Marissa Mulder and Bill Zeffiro, and learning them as a chorus to perform them for us at another show in the spring.
With musical roots longer and deeper.
And with their parents here as part of the audience.
The next Barbra Streisand is somewhere, and maybe she's in this room.
You never know. Thank you so much, guys.
It's so nice to see everybody here. Thanks to all the parents who have come. I see some siblings, and of course to all the my chorus singers from this semester and last. We're so excited for this concert. We've chosen some songs to sing from the set list that you guys performed for us last semester, Marissa and Bill. We also have some other numbers that we want to surprise you with. So without further ado, let's get started with the Wagner School from Manhattan.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows, and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see.
Thank you so much. I'm Reed, and I'm here on behalf of the Robert F. Wagner Middle School Chorus. Thank you. This is our remarkable group of people. We have Antonia, Evie, Emily, Dara, Wells, Layla, Ellie, Bethany, Olivia, and Sadie. Not too bad. Okay. And that was Rainbow Connection by Paul Williams from the Muppet movie. Any Muppet fans here? Yes. And we chose that from the set list of the concert we went to here last year from the lovely Marissa Mulder. And so next we're doing For Good from the musical Wicked, written in 2003 by the incomparable Stephen Schwartz. And we have our soloists Layla and Antonia here. And let's do this. Woo. So excited.
Also an applause for Reed, who will be conducting this piece.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made from what I've learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And whatever way our stories end, I know that you've rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. Because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you, I
Next, I would like to, yeah, weren't they great? That's so, an extra applause. Wow. Next, I would like to invite up the kids from the Maria de Jesus Cruz School up in the Bronx. Welcome.
And yeah, I'm Benjamin too. And we all hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, that's it. I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye. I don't know what it all means, but since I survived, I realize wherever you go, that's where I follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. The words that we scream, I don't really wanna do this anymore, 'cause you already know what you mean to me, and all loss is the only word we're fighting for. Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you, right next to you, next to you, right next to you. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. Right next to you.
Second round of applause for the amazing kids from Little Louisa de Jesus Cruz School. And an extra round of applause for our soloists, Benjamin, Daniela, Nanya, Bella, and Zara. Next, we're going to do some songs all together. We're having a little bit of feedback here. So let us know if we should move the mics back or something. But
Just don't angle them towards each other. Just keep them slightly away. Yeah, they're
Got
just
it.
overlapping a little bit. Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect.
So we're going to invite everybody back up, and we're going to do first we're gonna do a little warm-up for you together. That we've been doing a little canon. Then we're gonna be performing What a Wonderful World. Actually, we're gonna start with Lean on Me. And then we're gonna be performing What a Wonderful World right at the end.
Dilly 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 dum dum dilly dum 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 dilly dum dilly 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 dum dum dilly dum 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 dilly dum ay 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 dilly dum 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 dilly dum ay 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 dilly dum 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 dilly dum dilly 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 dum dum dilly dum 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 dilly dum dilly 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 dum dum dilly dum 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 dilly dum ay 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 dilly dum 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 dilly dum ay 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 dilly dum 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 dilly dum
Ay, 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 dilly dum, 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 dilly dum. Ay, 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 dilly dum, 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 dilly dum.
Sometimes in our lives
What an incredible performance. We have to give another round of applause to this terrific chorus. And to Mina Nishtad, who brought them to such beautiful music. Thank you. Some of you were here for our show in November, where Marissa Milder and Bill Zeffiro performed some of the songs that inspired our wonderful chorus today. I have, the Cy Walter Foundation has put on a number of shows in which these two amazingly talented performers have performed, and we're honored and blessed to have them here today. Marissa Mulder and Bill Zeffiro.
Hey everybody, I just want to say how blown away I am by all of you. Your voices are so clear and strong. You were so confident up there and expressive. I'm blown away. And I'm so excited to be able to say someday when I see you on a Broadway stage or up on a movie screen, or I don't know what you'll be doing, I'll say, I saw them when they were just a Don't Tell Mama starting out. What an amazing show. So I have a mix of some cool songs for you, some standards, some Broadway stuff. I hope you like it. Yes, and I'm so excited. So let's get going. This is from The King and I. Getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. Getting to know you, putting it my way, but nicely. You are precisely my cup of tea. Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. When I am with you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you day by day. And how about this fabulous Bill Zeffiro? You all worked so well with him. And you know, I have never heard Bill Zeffiro play a Bruno Mars song in my life. That was so not what he usually does. That was so cool. Getting to know you, getting to feel free and easy. When I am with you, getting to know what to say. Haven't you noticed? Suddenly I'm bright and breezy because of all the beautiful and new things I'm learning about you day by day. Oh, day by day. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. This is so much fun. You know what? And I actually gave... You need help? Oh, it shrunk on you. Okay, so we're just... I know, what a pain.
Notice the smooth transitions.
Yes. So now we have... Wait a second. We got to go back. So I'm going to do a song from Oliver.
No, absolutely not.
Well, no, maybe not. Some of your jokes aren't okay for kids. So let's see here.
Some aren't okay for Marissa.
That's true. Now, has anybody heard of the show Oliver? You have, Reed? Okay, so I'm going to do, and I'm sure most of you have, right? That's a great show. It's an older show, but a lot of good songs from that show. I'm going to do a song from that show. That's why I'm asking you if you've heard of Oliver. So let's do it, Bill.
You're swinging this, right?
I'm swinging it. consider yourself at home. Consider yourself part of the family we've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares? Whatever we got, we share. If it's your chance to be, you should see some harder days, empty larder days. Why grouse? Always a chance you'll meet somebody to foot the bill. Then the drinks are on the house. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have no fuss. For after some consideration, we can state, consider yourself one of us. Nobody tries to be la-di-da or uppity. There's a cup of tea for all. Only it's wise to be handy with a rolling pin when the landlord comes to call. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have no fuss. For after some consideration, we can state, consider yourself one of us. I still want to say I'm still so blown away by all of you. I hope you feel proud. I really am. I'm not just saying that to be nice. You are all so amazing. So I hope you feel good about what you did today, and I hope you keep doing it. Okay, we're going to do a song from Guys and Dolls. Yes! And so you like Guys and Dolls? Oh, you performed it? Oh my goodness, amazing. Okay. Oh, please tell them something.
First teacher in New York City was Herbert Green, who was the original conductor and vocal arranger for Guys and Dolls. And whatever key they would tell him they wanted the orchestration in, he would tell the orchestrator to step up. Because by opening night, they were all like adrenalized and everything, and they needed it higher than they thought they did.
That's incredible. Oh my goodness. I might start sitting next to you because you guys might have to help me out if I forget a lyric. Will you just sing it with me? Because I haven't done this one in a minute. So I bet you know this one. What's my starting note? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light. Or if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're fondly caressing. Well, sir, I goofed it up, see?
Quiet upbringing.
Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. From the moment we kissed tonight. Ooh, I'm doing it so badly.
Why don't we just start over?
Should we start over, or should we just skip it? I'm really... Do you have the lyrics up here?
They're right there.
Oh, let's do the... Oh, okay, you want to sing along? Okay. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light. Or if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me, how do do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a brigade, I'd be swinging. And if I were a watch, I'd start popping my string. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way you looked. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me how do I feel? Ask me now that we're fondly caressing. Pal, if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Thank you for helping me. It's been a minute. And you know, so did you do the whole show? Did you do the musical itself? Wow, that's incredible. You know, I did that show when I was in high school, and I was in the chorus, which is a great place to be. Well, it's a great place to be. I started in the chorus, and then by the time I got to 11th and 12th grade, I started getting some bigger parts. But I had to sort of, you know, put the time in, right? You got to put the time in. And I was singing in the back row of a chorus of about 60 kids. So you couldn't really see me, but I didn't care because the music was so good. And I love that show, Guys and Dolls. So
I'm going to tell you one more thing. Sit on your rock on the boat, right? We all know that song, right?
Yeah.
When that song, when the show was in previews, the song was bombing because there was no chorus in it. It was just him standing there singing it as a solo. And on the train to New Haven, Herbie wrote in the chorus.
Really?
And then the number killed. So always pay attention to your music director.
Goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to do a song, a very famous standard written by George Gershwin now. Do you know who George Gershwin is? Yes, he started writing his own songs, I think when he was about 11 years old, and he started sort of peddling his songs, meaning he was playing them all over New York City when he was 15. That's when he started, and he went on to become one of the most famous songwriters of all time. So this is one of my favorite songs, and you might know it, and if you want to sing with me, you're more than welcome. It's called Someone to Watch Over Me. Have you heard of it? It's a gorgeous song. There's a saying old, says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm gonna seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only man I'll ever think of with regret. I'd like to add his initial to my monogram. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who watches over me. I'm a little lamb who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead? Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. How is your pizza? You earned that pizza. It's amazing. Okay, good. I'm glad, because I would hate you to have mediocre pizza after your amazing performance. I mean, come on. Well, good. And I don't care if it's cold when I like cold pizza. Do you? Pizza's good anyway. No? It's good for breakfast. Although he may not be the man some girls think of as handsome, to my heart he carries the key. Won't you tell him please to put on some speed, follow my lead? Oh, how I need someone to watch over me. Someone to watch over me. Thank you. You are such an amazing audience. Bill, how's the iPad going?
Beautiful.
Do you see what's coming up? Oh, great.
Hold your hand.
Okay, everybody, have you heard of the Beatles? Yes! Okay, so see, being a cabaret singer is so much fun because you can literally create a show of any music you want. You could do a whole Bruno Mars, Lady Gaga show. You could do, who else? Well, you could do like a Cardi B show. You could do a Led Zeppelin show. Well, I did a Beatles show. I did a show of all John Lennon, Paul McCartney music. And I think that their songs are so important because I think that their songs are kind of a continuation of the Great American Songbook. Like that song, Someone to Watch Over Me. I think the Beatles, I think we're going to be singing them forever. And I hope that people like you continue to sing these songs and then pass them on to your kids and then their kids. So this is one of their most famous songs. And you can sing along if you want. And it's a happy song. When did this come out?
1964.
1964. I wasn't born yet, but Bill was.
I came home from second grade, and the 45 was sitting on the kitchen table. My mother bought it for me.
Have you ever heard of a 45? What's a 45, Bill?
So, have you ever heard of records? Okay. So there were the LPs, they were 33s, and then there were little ones, they were singles. And they went around 45 times a minute, and it was just one song. So the first Beatles single that was a hit in the United States was I Want to Hold Your Hand. Yeah.
Amazing. I can't, so cool. Fourth grade? And Bill was in second grade, so do that math, okay? But anyways, here's the song. It's so joyous. I love it so much. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll tell you something I think you'll understand. When I say that something, I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Oh, please say to me, you'll let me be your man. And please say to me, you let me hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can't hide, I can't hide, I can't hide. Oh yeah, you got that something I think you'll understand. When I feel that something, I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hands. And when I touch you, I feel happy inside. It's such a feeling that my love I can't hide, I can't hide, I can't hide. Oh yeah, you got that something I think you'll understand. When I say that something, I wanna hold your hand. 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 Thank you. I love that singing. You all sounded so great singing with me. You know, I'm very impressed that I can actually sing today because did anybody stay up to watch the Knicks game by chance? I was screaming at my TV, which is not what a singer should do. So don't do that. Well, it's hard not to when you're excited, right? And then I was screaming on my balcony and everybody else was screaming. So I am so excited and I just can't believe it. What a great day to be in New York, right? Thank you, Mark. So, following on the Beatles theme, gonna do a song written by John Lennon. John Lennon and Paul McCartney, they were the masterminds of the Beatles. But then after the Beatles broke up, which was really sad when the band broke up, John Lennon, he continued to make his own songs. I'm sure you know this song. Have you ever been to Central Park and seen that beautiful little graphic on the floor, Strawberry Fields? That's dedicated to John Lennon. And it says Imagine in the middle, right?
It's got War is Over at the beginning. Are we doing that?
Yes, do you see it?
I do, it's right here.
So,
War
and
is Over / Imagine.
yes, and John Lennon was so important because not only was he such an incredible songwriter, he was such an advocate for peace and love and nonviolence and treating people with respect and getting along with people. And unfortunately, he died when he was quite young. And it makes me so sad because I think he would be writing so many important songs today. His songs always had something very, very important to say. You have a question? How did he die? Well, it's a very sad story. Somebody actually hurt him. I don't know why. They shot him. And I don't know if it's because he was so famous or he said something that they didn't agree with. But isn't that terrible? And because they wanted a bad reason to be famous. I agree with you. And what a terrible thing to do, to take away somebody so special to everybody, right? But luckily we have his songs and his words. So his message still lives on, even though that was a terrible way for his life to end. And that's exactly what he's saying about not doing things like that, right? Not being violent, being kind, being peaceful, so. Yes, well, you can toast your water bottles, right? To John Lennon, who I know, if I believe in heaven, I believe he's looking down on us, and I believe my water was open, but I think he would have loved all of you so much. I know he would have loved those songs. War is over if you want Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us, only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. Thanks, everybody. Oh my. Do you have it there?
I do.
Okay. It is. Okay. So I had to lower the key. That's another fabulous thing about being a cabaret singer. Not so much a Broadway singer. I think there's a little flexibility, but is there? Because with what I do, I'm always like, let's change that key. You know, if I can't hit the note, we just take it down.
Sometimes they change keys at the Met.
What? Oh my goodness, Bill. Well, this is I know you'll know this. So again, please don't be shy to sing. You already did such a gorgeous song from Wicked today. This is from Wicked. I love your rendition of For Good so much. That was stunning. You should be so proud. And your harmonies, oh my goodness. Okay. Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead. Will you come sing with me? Come on. And yes, come on. Remind me of your name. Nanibo? Okay, this is amazing. Follow my lead. And yes, indeed, you will be. Is this too low for you? I know it's kind of a low key. Popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and flounce. I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair. Everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular. There, got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a palincist or an advisor, there's nobody wiser, not when it comes to popular. I know about popular, and with an assist from me to be who you'll be, instead of dreary, who you were, well, are. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. Lar, 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 lar. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state or specially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular, please. It's all about popular. It's not about aptitude, it's the way you're viewed. So it's very shrewd to be very, very popular like me. And now there's the dialogue, right? There's the scene.
Never gonna work, Belinda. Alpha, you mustn't think that way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Bill. I just know that someday you'll be popular like me.
I'm gonna learn how to toss my hair.
Yes, Bill. You've got to get yourself a little wig and maybe some rouge, but I know this is. Are we at the end? Okay. And though it sure does. And though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestinely you're gonna grin and bear it, your newfound popularity. La 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 la, you'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Tell me your name one more time. Nani Bell. That was so incredible. Thank you for singing with me. You come back anytime. Just wander right up here, okay? And thank you for keeping me on track, Nani Bell. That's not an easy song to sing. I love that so much. That is so amazing. You made my day. You really did. And you're beautiful, too. And can I tell you, I love your nails. What's on your nails? Is there like a design on them? We can talk later. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do a duet
We
now.
are.
We want to tell them who wrote this duet?
This song is by Burton Lane and Ralph Freed, and it was introduced by Judy Garland and Mickey Rooney. And I saw it the first time it came out in 1939.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness,
Yeah, I rode
Bill.
my dinosaur over to the theater, and
Wow. Bill,
didn't know
how
I was
old were you in 1939?
75.
Wow. This is unbelievable. I feel like this is straight out of Harry Potter or
I
something.
use a
How old are
moisturizer.
you? Oh my gosh. You use a moisturizer? Well, I'll be. I got to find out which one you use.
Oil of Olay.
Oil of Olay. And you can get that right at the drugstore. Okay.
When a girl meets boy, life can be a joy. But the note they end on may depend on little pleasures that they share.
So let us compare. I like New York in June. How about you?
I like a Gershwin tune. How about you?
I like a fireside when a storm is due. I like potato chips, moonlight, and motor trips.
How about you?
I love
Do you like good books?
love to read good books. Can't get my fill. And Justin Bieber's looks give me a thrill. Holding hands in the movie show when all the lights are low. May not be new, but I like it. How about you?
Now here's a reference. I like Jack Benny's jokes to a degree. I'm for the common folks. That includes me.
I like to window shop on Fifth Avenue.
I like banana splits, late supper at the Ritz. How about you?
I love to dream of fame. Maybe I'll shine.
I'd like to see your name right below mine.
I can see we're in harmony. Looks like we both agree on what to do. And I like it. How about?
I like it. How about? I like it.
How about
you?
Bill Zeffiro.
Incidentally, Marissa, your name can be 10 feet tall and I'll settle for a couple of centimeters.
Oh, Bill, that is too sweet. Well, we're going to do another one later.
Yes.
But next, do you have it there?
Oh, I do. I have.
So this is a special song because Mark Walter's father, Cy, wrote this song. He was a very famous songwriter, and he worked with some of the best singers, and he recorded so many beautiful songs. And we can just imagine all that talent it takes to write music, right? Do any of you write your own songs? Yeah? Reed?
Don't be shy.
I've always wanted to try, and I get frustrated with myself. I think it's such a great skill that you got to just keep at, you know? But yes, this was written by Mark's father, Cy. So it's amazing. Some fine day, I'll get my mind off you, or figure out a way to make you see my point of view. Some fine day, I'll get your mind on me. I'm planning to say and do some things that ought to make you see how we're wasting time instead of tasting the sublime we know is waiting. It doesn't seem quite fair. I wish you'd give my love a little higher rating. Anyway, I'll keep my fingers crossed. If you keep shying, I'll keep on trying. Maybe your heart will be lost some fine day. Some fine day, I'll get my mind off you, or figure out a way to make you see my point of view. Some fine day, I'll get your mind on me. I'm planning to say and do some things that ought to make you see how we're wasting time instead of tasting the sublime we know is waiting. It doesn't seem quite fair. I wish you'd give my love a little higher rating. Anyway, I'll keep my fingers crossed. If you keep shying, I'll keep on trying. Maybe your heart will be lost some fine day. Thank you, Cy Walter. Thank you so much. All right, here's another one. If anybody wants to come sing with me, you're welcome. Or you can sing. You? I'm doing a song from The Little Mermaid. And yes, it is part of your world. Because I've always wanted to be Ariel. Because I have the right color hair. I mean, she didn't have frizzy curly hair, but I've always wanted to be her. So today I am. Except I'm not dressed as a mermaid. But I am wearing starfish earrings. Do you see? So that kind of is fitting, right? Okay. And if you want to sing with me, you can. I love this song. I love Disney. Do you? Have you seen all the 90s Disney? I guess this is like historical Disney now because I'm so old. What'd you say? Do you want to come up and sing with me? Does anybody want to come?
Come on.
No pressure. It's a very safe space. Yeah? Oh, good. Come on up. Sadie? I remember you, Sadie, from last time. I'm sorry. I couldn't see. I can't see anything. Just be careful. I spilled some water. I'm really having a banner day here. Okay, Sadie. It's so good to see you again. Let's bring you in the light. Step into the light. Okay, here we go. Adjust the mic. I love these mics. This is so easy. You just squeeze and pull. The ones that turn, I'm always like having some trouble with those, you know. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you think, sure, she's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see 'em dancing, walking around on those, what's that word again? Oh, feet. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down those, what's that word again? Streets, up where they walk, up where they run, up where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend a day warm on the sand? That you're on land, they'd understand. Bet they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand, yeah, ready to know what the people know. Ask them my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it, what's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above? Out of the sea, wish I could be part of that world. everybody. What amazing voice. Thank you, Sadie. Oh my gosh. Go, Sadie. And Nani Bell, I'm so impressed with you. Thank you for singing with me. And I saw you all singing out there too. So amazing. Okay, I'm watching the time. We're going to do another Disney song. And I have to say, your director, Mina, is so extraordinary. She is so amazing. She has done such an incredible job. Okay, here's another one from Pocahontas. Oh, is anybody going to go see Toy Story 5? Yeah? I only saw 1 and 2. Should I check out 3 and 4? Yeah. I mean, how could I have missed 3 and 4? That is just not okay. Right? There's only 5, right? Okay.
They've been making them since the 50s.
Well, no, Bill. No. Does it start with you think or no?
Yeah, you think.
Yeah. You got it. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or asked the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends. And we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. How your wolf cried to the blue corn moon, or whether we are white or copper-skinned. Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon. For whether we are white or copper-skinned, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you'll own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind. Thank you, everybody, so much.
You know, Marissa, I've had a concern this afternoon.
Oh, what is it, Bill?
Well, I realize what an instrumental part I am in your life and how much I've helped you. And I think that I know you've been troubled about the way to properly thank me. And I've come up with a plan.
I don't think this is on the
How
set
about
list.
if you started keeping some of your awards at my place?
Bill,
Don't you think that's a great idea?
Rude.
And also, I have a gigantic poster of me that you could put up in your apartment.
Bill, what a terrible example you're setting for the kids. No, Bill. And
No?
I hate to do this, especially in front of these amazing young people, but I've just got to put you in your place. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can be, I can be greater. No. Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I can get a partridge with a single cartridge.
I can get a sparrow with a bow and arrow.
I can live on bread and cheese.
Ew. And only on that, Bill?
Yeah.
Well, so can a rat. Ugh.
And you can sing. I can sing higher.
I can sing any note higher than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Thank you. Oh, Bill.
What's next?
I think it's cheaper.
It is.
Yeah.
Anything you can buy. You haven't complimented me on my shirt.
Oh, you know what, Bill? It's because I don't really like it. Listen, anything you can wear, I can wear better. In what you wear, I'd look better than you.
In my coat.
In your hat.
In my shoes.
In your shirt.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say softer.
I can say anything softer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. I can drink my liquor faster than a flicker.
I can drink it quicker and get even sicker.
I can open any safe.
Without being caught?
You bet.
That's what I thought. Wow, you're a crook.
Any note you can hold, I can hold longer.
I can hold any note longer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I.
Hey! Show off. All right, I'll give you that one.
Oh, Bill, when are you going to realize that I'm 30 years younger than you?
29 and a half.
Okay, Bill, 29 and a half. It's cheaper now.
No, we're going to do this one again. I got the best deal on beef jerky. Such a good deal, I've got to say.
No. Anything you can buy, I can buy cheaper. I can buy anything cheaper than you.
50 cents.
40 cents.
30 cents.
20 cents.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can say, I can say faster.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry, Bill. Bill, do you remember several years ago I did this competition here in New York City? It was called the Noel Coward Competition. Noel Coward is a singer-songwriter you may not have heard of. Go look him up. Point being, he wrote some really difficult songs to sing that were super fast with loads of words, and not to toot my own horn, but I won first prize in this competition, Bill. I mean, don't you remember?
Well, I was playing.
Well, yeah, but what are you even talking about?
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I did.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can jump a hurdle.
I can wear a girdle.
I can knit a sweater.
Well, I can fill it better.
I can do most anything.
Can you bake a pie?
No.
Neither can I. Really can't.
Any note you can sing, I can sing sweeter.
I can sing any note sweeter than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
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 No, you can't.
Thank you.
They like that one.
And it's all in good fun. We're really the best of friends. But no, Bill, you can't keep my awards at your apartment.
Darn it.
No.
Marissa's my favorite singer.
Oh,
She
Bill.
is.
Now
No,
you're
she
just
is.
trying to backpedal.
No,
now.
I'm
You're-
just telling the
You're
truth.
trying to be nice. So I'm
Doesn't
gonna
come
say,
easily to me.
I'm gonna say that well, they already sang a beautiful rendition of Rainbow Connection.
They did.
And I think maybe we should well, I know you've got the song up there. Okay, let's do it.
Do you want to do that? Yeah,
Sure.
especially because Toy Story.
All right, so in honor of Toy Story 5, which I have to say, I watched the clip of the premiere. Did you see Taylor Swift play her new song at the piano? And I love her new song, but I loved her version at the piano. Yeah? Who's Taylor Swift? Interesting you ask.
God, even I know that.
Well, my goodness, my young gal. She is a very famous young songwriter. I believe she's 34. She was just inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. She was the youngest woman to ever be inducted into that Hall of Fame. Isn't that amazing? And she wrote a song for Toy Story 5, which I'm not going to do. I wish I had learned it, because it's called I Knew It, I Knew You. And it's really beautiful. But this is by Randy Newman. I forget which Toy Story this was in. You can tell me. Toy Story 2. This is kind of a sad one, but a beautiful one. But yeah, Randy Newman, you know him? He wrote You've Got a Friend in Me. Yeah, a friend in me. So, and actually, Short People. Anyways, so yeah, go look up Taylor Swift, because you might like her. You won't have a hard time finding her. Just Google Taylor Swift, or put her. You have a Spotify or Apple Music or anything? YouTube? Okay, put her in YouTube. And let me know what you think next time we do this, because I'm a super fan. I'm a super fan, and if anybody wants to lend me the money to go see her in concert, I'll pay you back. Okay, here we go. And I think, who sings this? Jessie? Is this sung by the doll? When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears. And when she was happy, so was I. When she loved me. Through the summer and the fall, we had each other, that was all. You want to come sing? Just she and I together, like it was meant to be. Come on up. Who wants to sing? Come on. Now's the time. We got to do this right now. Yay! And your name is Benjamin? Okay. You don't know the words? That's okay. Just sing Watermelon. All right, step into the light. Should we
take it from?
Well,
Want to take it from the top?
yeah. Let's take it from the top, right? Do you know some? Even if you can hum or like do an ooh or. Okay. When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Or I'll just sing to you. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, you want to take it? Want to hold it? I was there to dry her tears. And when she was happy, so was I. When she loved me. I'm glad you're here. Through the summer and the fall, we had each other, that was all. Just she and I together, like it was meant to be. And when she was lonely, I was there to comfort her. And I knew that she loved me. So the years went by, I stayed the same. She began to drift away. I was left alone. Still I waited for the day when she'd say, I will always love you. Lonely and forgotten, never thought she'd look my way. Then she smiled at me and held me just like she used to do, like she loved me when she loved me. You're great. I'm so glad you came up. No, amazing. I mean it. When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart. When she loved me. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Benjamin, thank you for... I'm so glad you came up. You know what? If we do this again, maybe you sing that one. Would you ever want to learn that one? Did you like it? It's kind of sad. I like sad songs, full disclosure, but I'm so... And Nanny Bo, thank you so much for coming back. And if I do, you know what? If I do one by the end of the... Wait a second. Do we have Over the Rainbow?
We do indeed.
Do you know Over the Rainbow? That's okay.
It's illegal not to know Over the Rainbow.
That's okay. No, he's being silly. You want to sing with me? Anybody else want to come sing with me for Over the Rainbow? Oh, come on. You don't have to, but... All right. You don't want to? That's okay. Well, sing wherever you feel like it. You can sing from your seat. Yeah, thank you, Benjamin. And this, you're gonna sing with me? And let me see your nails up close. Okay. Will you do my nails sometime? So I'm gonna start with the verse that maybe you know it. If you do, sing along. It's a gorgeous verse. The verse is the little bit before the song, right? You know this, Reed? Sometimes singers don't always sing the verse. If you go back to all these gorgeous songs, and I'm watching the time, Alan, you'll see that these songs have a starting verse. Judy Garland did sing this in the movie. Did you see her sing? Yeah, you got a question? You want to come up? Of course. Please, the more the merrier.
She sang it on the radio once.
She sang it on the radio? And I think I told you...
With my grandparents listening.
Come on over. I think I told you this in November, but this is the song that made me want to be a singer when I saw The Wizard of Oz when I was 5 years old. Did you ever have that moment where you saw your first show or you heard your first piece of music and you said, I want to do that, you know? Or it doesn't even have to be music. It could be a sports event or a speaker or anything, right? When you feel inspired, those moments are so important. Okay, enough chatter out of me, right? All right, so here we go. Do you want to share this mic? I don't need one. Sure. I do? Oh, all right. Okay, but gather around this mic. You want to come up here? You'll be like the Boylan sisters. The famous, so you gather around and you like just, you know, yeah, this is perfect. Even though that it's not that kind of song, okay? Okay. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Here we go. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Beautiful. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. One day I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't What's your name? Olivia. Olivia, Sadie, and Nanny Bo, right? Am I saying it right? Nani Bo. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. My brain is like mush after the Knicks win. Thank you so much, gals. That was so gorgeous. Okay, we have time for about, no, I think, should I call it? I think we're gonna, how do we top this, you know? Thank you, ladies, so much. And all of you that were singing in the audience, I could hear you too. And I think you're amazing. I really, really do. I'm gonna call Alan back up to say a few words, but Bill and I just wanna say that doing this with you has been one of my favorite days I can recall. Ever. And I want you to keep singing and keep performing and keep being who you are. And I hope we can do this again, okay? And come back with new songs or the same songs, whatever you want, because I love hearing from you. And I hope you have the best summer, okay? And enjoy every second of it. And just chase your dreams, right? Don't let anything stop you. Don't be afraid. And I'm so proud of you, okay? So Alan and Bill Zeffiro, thank you, young man. All right, girls, thank you so much. Thank you, Sadie.
So what do you think about Marissa and Bill? Should we? I think they like you. So I have a question. Should we have Marissa and Bill come back next year? Will you come back next year? Okay, that's a date. So I'm here with Dennis Galt. Dennis is our Vice President of Sophie Gerson Healthy Youth, our Program Director. He's also a very important official with the United Federation of Teachers, Sophie Gerson's union, and he works very hard to make all of our programs happen. So let's give Dennis a round of applause.
Thank you.
So I just have a few things to say to the chorus performers from middle school 167 and middle school 302. What do you think, Dennis? You were absolutely terrific. You were phenomenal. Give yourselves a round of applause.
I have no doubt that Cy Walter and Sophie Gerson are looking down, and they are so proud at what you young people have accomplished.
So, absolutely. So last night in our city, we saw a great performance with great teamwork, with great heart on the basketball court, right? We could give that a round of applause. Today here on the stage of Don't Tell Mama, we saw an equally great performance with great teamwork, with great heart from each and all of you. And I want you to think about this moment for a bit, and always remember it, because this stage is actually a very famous stage. A lot of very brilliant and outstanding and famous performers, like Marissa and like Bill, performed from this stage. And now each of you are part of the select group that has performed on this very famous cabaret stage. By the way, Marissa, my cousin Bernard also performed here. My mother's first cousin. So
what you're saying is they're part of music history.
You are part of music history, and I want you to please remember whatever challenges you face as you go on to high school and beyond. If you could come up on this stage, and I know you rehearsed a lot, but you had a lot of interruptions, and it wasn't always easy during the school year. If you could come up on this stage and perform the way you did, you have it within yourselves, as Marissa said, to pursue your dreams, whatever they may be, whether it's singing or some other activity. You have it to be stars on the stage of life, and you have the ability to overcome any challenges you meet. So please keep that in mind. And I have a couple of questions for all of you, for the students. Well, first of all, how about your instructor, Mina? Did she do a great job? Should we have her back next year? Mina, you can't go anyplace. We'll work on that. Dennis will fix it. So, okay. And should we continue with this chorus program? Yes. Okay. And will you be part of it? Yes. Okay. Okay. Those of you who are graduating, we're going to invite you back. And Dennis, should we invite them to October 29th?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
No. If we're going to sing when it's time for you to leave. We'll do our duet.
Oh, the gala you're talking about?
Yeah, should we?
Oh, the gala. Wow.
Okay, yeah. Dennis gave me the green light, so I want you to save a date. October 29th. It's a Thursday, actually. And that is the date of the annual gala for our organization, Sophie Gerson Healthy Youth. And it's going to be at a grand location downtown. Some of you may know him. We're honoring, among other people, Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the science guy. But Dennis just decided we would like to invite all of you to perform at that gala on October 29th. Will you do that? Will you do that with us? I didn't hear you. Will you do that? Okay. Okay, and those of you who are graduating, come back from high school and to join us for this event. The last thing I just want to say, and then I know Dennis and Mark have a few remarks. Sophie Gerson grew up in the Bronx. She grew up on Weeks Avenue, on Burnside Avenue, on Valentine Avenue, and she grew up her entire childhood in the Bronx. And then she decided she wanted to become a teacher. She wanted to be a phys ed teacher, just like Miss Palmer. And her first job, the first 10 years of her teaching career, starting in like 1946, was at Middle School 302. She was the gym teacher. Now, they didn't call it, in those days, they called it by a different name, but it was the same school and it was the same area.
And now we call it PE teacher.
That's right. Years later, after she had moved to Manhattan, and actually after she retired, she became president of School Board 2, a member, and she worked very, very, very closely with Middle School 167 to create many of the programs that you have and you enjoy to this day in that school. She worked very closely with you. So I know she is thrilled that you all came together in this performance, and that's why we continue to provide the various enrichment programs throughout the year, whether it's sports or dance or chorus or outdoor nature trips. And I just want to remind you what I said earlier, that please, if you're interested in the summer camp program, 6 nights at the Poconos in August, speak with your teachers. And by the way, let's have a round, I'll get in trouble from Sophie if I don't say this, let's have a round of applause for all of your teachers who devoted this Sunday to come here with you. Ms. Palmer. So, keep on singing, Mark. And I just want to say it's a privilege as Mark comes up. Is Michael Harvey in the audience from the New York? We want to thank the New York Conservatory of Music. Tamara, raise your hand, representing the New York Conservatory of Music. Let's give a round of applause for I can't see anybody, so Michael, if you're there, okay, he couldn't make it, but they really, oh, you are there. Do you want to come up, Michael, first? Let's have a round of applause for Michael Harvey. Because without him and without the conservatory, this would not be possible. So we thank the conservatory, we thank you, Michael, and it's a pleasure to collaborate with the Cy Walter Foundation and Mark. Let's have another round of applause for Mark. Do you want to say anything? And have a great day, and let's hear it for Mark. Here's Mark.
Thank you, everyone. I just wanted to thank Sydney Meyer, who runs this wonderful establishment, and Don't Tell Mama for hosting us.
Round of
Joey,
applause for Don't Tell Mama.
Sydney Meyer.
Thank you, Sydney.
Sydney Meyer would have been with us today, but he was in a cabaret performance up in Provincetown. But he was here for the last show and rued the fact that he couldn't be here. Is Scott Perrin in the audience? I can't actually tell. But Scott is one of our board members for the Cy Walter Foundation. He was truly instrumental in this happening, and let's give him a round of applause as well. Also in the audience is Bob Scott, who is another board member of the Cy Walter Foundation. Truly valued, wonderful musician and support. Thank you all for coming.